Donald Miller here, Donald Miller's Electrical Services. We are in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, and we are remediating the knob and tube in an Old English Tudor. So what else we're doing here is, because the third floor had homosote, which is like a type of drywall from a long time ago, and I'm sure there's people that can explain exactly what it is. But it was sagging and it had to come down. So we're removing that. We're gonna re-drywall, but we're also spray foaming. And I believe we're gonna do open cell because we have the gap instead of closed cell. So I'm gonna walk it real quick with you, and I'm gonna show you, well, we had to remove a lot of blown insulation. Over the years, they tried to insulate the house and it failed. They didn't have baffles, so it would get too hot in the summertime and it would stay cold. It would stay cold because the steam system wasn't serviced adequately. So that's gonna get remediated. We'll bring someone in to fix that. But let's take a look at the property. So this was all blown, and we removed it, and then we still have a little bit of vacuuming to do, but we vacuumed out where all the blown was. Protected the floors. The floors will get refinished, but we're still protecting them just because of the amount of demo that was involved here. All right, and they do have forced air in some locations, but not up here. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to use open cell to create a decent living environment, considering it's the attic, and we don't want to have to put baffles in. So we're gonna do open cell all the way down. And yes, we have to remove the insulation from the lower areas of the English Tudor. So here we go. All right, so when you deal with blown insulation, you have to get it out of the house. So if you create a closed system, which I'm gonna bring you over to show you, this is a closed chute that goes down to a closed dumpster. If you don't keep it closed, insulation is gonna be all over your neighborhood. And even if you bag it, you're gonna be here all day bagging it. But instead, if you vacuum it up and you can get it into the dumpster and you allow it to settle, it'll settle at the bottom of the dumpster, and then you can continue on with your demo. All right, we have some decent size home. All right. So the floor is gonna come up. We might go with a rustic finish. We're gonna sand it down and see what they come up. We believe it might just be a subfloor, so you get what you get. Subfloors are decent if you finish them. It might be, the house is old enough that'll probably be heart pine. We believe it is heart pine. Had enough hardwood floor guys in here to tell us. But yeah. We're gonna do recessed lighting. Not gonna do a lot. We're gonna use the walls to reflect the light. Less is more. You don't need to blow a room up with recessed lights. I think it looks ridiculous. This size room, we might do groups of 4. So keep them close to the edge of the wall, allow the light to cascade down the wall, and use the wall as reflecting, okay? You put your hi-hats too close to the center of a room, the walls don't reflect the light and it makes it look dark. That's why rooms look smaller if you don't have adequate recessed light placement. If you have too many recessed lights, it can be just as bad as too little. Okay, you blow up a room full of recessed lights, it chops the ceiling up, it makes it too busy, it doesn't give it your eye enough time to relax and see the room. Okay, you have a recessed can every 2 feet and just chops it up, and in a kitchen you might want that, but in a large room like this, it's better to keep it open. It's better to keep it nice. Don't need to chop the ceiling up. We are gonna go for exposed joists, kind of give us a little bit more height. It is a little, if we don't do that, it's gonna be a little claustrophobic in here. All right, well, thanks for watching. And I believe this might be the second video of this Ardmore job. I believe we have another one that we haven't put up yet, but we will. Thanks for watching. Donald Miller's Electrical Services. Take care. Bye-bye.